In previous video, we did part 5 of lesson 1, that was by addition and by subtraction. And with that we finished lesson 1. Today we'll start lesson 2, doubling and halving, and we'll do part 1, that is doubling. That's coming up. Okay. Doubling and halving are very easy to do. Just like if it is 3, you double it to make it 6. If it is 6, you double it to make it 12. But this technique or doubling or halving, they are basic tools and very powerful tools in mental calculations. And this relates to the Vedic formula proportionately. So let's say we are doubling 34. Let's say we are doubling 34. 34, doubling 34 means 34 plus 34. So it's same as 34 times 2. So if you double 3, it becomes 6. And if you double 4, it becomes 8. So 68 is double of 34. Now you can do two things. You can either do it like that, double of 3 is 6 and double of 4 is 8, or you can do, because 34 is 30 plus 4, double of 30 is 60 and double of 4 is 8. You can do it like that to make it 68. So separately you can do 60 and 8, or you can just see the digits only. Double of 3 is 6 and double of 4 is 8. Okay, let's say we want to double 42. So as I said before, double of 4 is 8 and double of 2 is 4. So 84 is double of 42. Or you can say double of 40 is 80 and double of 2 is 4. So you add them to make it 84. Either way you do, you should be able to do it in your mind quickly. So the double of 35, the double of 30 is 60 and double of 5 is 10. So 60 and 10, they become 70. 26, double of 2 is 4 and double of 6 is 12. So this will make it 52. Or you can do double of 20 is 40 and double of 6 is 12. So that becomes 52 also. Okay, let's do this practice and then we move on. Okay, let's do some more. Let's say you want to double 68. So 60 is 60 and 8 and double of 60 is 120 and double of 8 is 16. So that becomes 136. Let's say you had to add 680, not 68. You will do the same thing. Double of 68 is 136 and because of this 0 you will put 0. Double of 0 is also 0. So be careful, you don't have to put 2 zeros here. Just add the same 0 there in the answer. And let's do some more practice, and because practice makes the man perfect, they say. For any skill to be mastered, you need practice. Okay, let's say you have to double 273, let's say. You can make them separate, 27 and 3 separately. So 27, double of 27 is, double of 20 is 40 and double of 7 is 14. So 40 and 14 is 54 and double of 3 is 6. Or you can do double of 200 is 400 and double of 70 is 140 and double of 3 is 6. In your mind you can do 546 like that also. You have noticed I have split 273 by making 27 one number and 3 one number. There is a purpose in that. If I split 73 and 2 like that, it will make my life difficult. Why? Because when I double 73, it will give me carry that I have to add to double of 2. But here I don't have to add the carry. Just double of 27 is 54 and double of 3 is 6. So let's say 636. Here I can split here. Double of 6 is 12 and double of 36 is double of 30. Double of 30 is 60 and double of 6 is 12. So 60 plus 12 is 72. So or you can do 636. So double of 600 is 1200 and double of 36 is 72. Add them up to make 1272. Okay, do this practice and then we'll move on. Now I want to tell you one benefit of the technique of doubling. Let's say you are multiplying by 2. $25 times, let's say you are multiplying by 4, not 2. By 2 we did the double. If you double this 25 twice, you will get your answer, and that will be 25. If you double 25, it's 50, and double of 50 is 100. So it will become 100. So if you are doing 25 times 4, double it twice. 25 double of 25 is 50, because double of 20 is 40 and double of 5 is 10. 40 and 10 make 50, and then here 50 double of 50 is easy, it's 100. And if you are multiplying any number by 8, let's say 35 times 8 I want to do, then double of 35 is 70 and double of 70 is 140 and double of 140 is 280. So 280. Double of 14 I did here, not double of 140. You can see double of 7 I did here and then put 10. So we always have to make it easier. So double of 7 is 14 and I put 10. Double of 14 is 28. I have put 0. That's my final answer. Let's do one more. 36 times 8, let's say. So double of 30 is 60. We did it here. Double of 36 is 72. Double of 30 is 60 and double of 6 is 12. So 60 and 12 is 72. Now double of 7 is 14 and double of 2 is 4. So 144. One more time I have to do. Double of 1 is 2, double of 4 is 8, and then double of 4 is 8. So if I double 3 times, it means I have already multiplied by 8. So 36 times 8 is 288. Without doing any calculations, I just doubled the number and then I got the answer. Okay, do this practice, and then all the exercise that you are going to do is don't multiply it by 4 or 8. Just use the technique that I showed you here. Just double the numbers twice or double the number 3 times. Okay, now this doubling technique can be used to multiply numbers that are halves and 3/4 fractions. Let's say I want to multiply 7.5 by 8. So we know because of 8 we have to double it 3 times. So double of 7 is 14 and double of half is 1. So 14 and 1 will become 15. Then double of 15, it's easy, 30, and then double of 30 is 60. So 7.5 times 8 is 60. It's that easy. Let's say take a little bit difficult number. Let's say 2 and 3/4 times 8 I want to do, and double of 2 is 4, we know that, but double of 3/4, it's also easy. 3/4, double of 3/4 is 6/4, and let me explain a little here. If I take 1/4 and add it by itself 4 times, I will get 4/4, right? That is equal to 1. So we have 3/4 right now, and then double of 3/4 is 6/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can see that if this total is equal to 1 here, half of it, that is this part, this is half of 1, that is half. Double of 1/4 is half. So we have 6/4. Double of 3/4 is 6/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It means 1.5. So 1.5 I have, and then if I add 4 and 1.5, it's 5.5. Just add the whole numbers 4 and 1, it will become 5, and fraction remains as it is, it will remain up. Now this 5.5 we have already twice doubled it once, and then we doubled 5.5 to make it double of 5 is 10 and double of half is 1, so it will become 11. Then double of 11 is 22. So 2 and 3/4 times 8 is equal to 20. We double 2 and 3/4 to make it 5.5, then double 5.5 to make it 11, and double 11 to make it 22, like that. Do this practice. If you are struggling with numbers or mathematics, then this channel is generally for you. And if you are good with numbers, then this channel is particularly for you because you can help others. In the next video, we'll do halving, that is opposite of doubling, and that is also a powerful tool in mental calculations, but it's very easy to do. And see you in the next video. Have fun with numbers.